How do you think having to change the lifestyle of a consumer affects the manner in which they see their debt? Do you find that consumers are not willing to let go of the lavish and luxurious lifestyles that some of them have lived to now accommodate their new debt situation and their new debt repayment plans?
That is unfortunately a very big problem. And, our clients are not necessarily the lower income people of South Africa. We've got middle class people, we've got people with a very high income who find themselves over indebted because they're very reluctant to lower their standards of living. And then you get all the price increases, and then they cannot afford that style of living anymore. And they don't want to work on that. And that is a very big problem. And that's why we find that middle class and also higher income people find themselves over indebted, even though they get a very big income every month.
So we can say that it doesn't matter how much you are earning in terms of over-indebtedness. How much you earn does not necessarily indicate whether you should be over-indebted or not over-indebted.
Exactly, and it comes down to us being human beings, and you always compare yourselves with the Joneses and so on, and people are not always, they don't want to face the fact that they have to lower their standards. But unfortunately, with the current economic climate that we're in, people must be realistic about this, and people must also know that they're not alone. Everybody's struggling, and like I mentioned earlier, almost half of all credit active consumers are over indebted, but you just don't know about it. People will tell you when it's going very well with them and they bought something new. They won't always tell their neighbors and their friends when it's going bad. So people must know that they're not alone out there, and people are struggling.
I think in South Africa, those wanting to keep up with the Joneses should realize that even the Joneses are struggling. Thank you so much, Neil. We'll hope to chat to you again soon.